Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to NEET World. This is your Abhilash Sir, Mathematics faculty. So, welcome to day 10 of our 100 days challenge for JEE Mains 2026. So, today we will be concluding with Trigonometry PYQs pertaining to April session. We have already concluded with January session. Today we will be concluding with April session, right? So, after this we will be coming up with a new chapter tomorrow. You will be getting to know by evening what chapter we will be doing. Anyways, so let us start friends. These are the questions from April session of JEE Mains 2025. So, these are the questions, actually these are the questions from trigonometric equations which we are solving. Okay. NTA has a lot of affinity towards trigonometric equations. So, lot of questions have come from trigonometric equations. So, it is important that we have to solve these questions. So, let us get started friends. Yeah, all right, I am audible. All right, let us start friends. So, first question that we have is, they have given, if theta belongs to the interval minus 2 pi to 2 pi, that is it is completely symmetrical. Okay, it is completely symmetrical. What they are asking us is, then the number of solutions of this equation 2 root 2 cos square theta 2 minus root 6 cos theta minus root 3 is equal to 0 is what? Then they are asking what? The number of solutions. Okay, they are asking the number of solutions. So, let us write down what is given. 2 root 2 cos square theta. Let me open this and write it as 2 cos theta minus root 6 cos theta minus root 3 is equal to 0. Now, what I can do friends, let me take cos theta here common, this will become what? I can take 2 cos theta common, 2 cos theta if I take it as common, this will become what? Root 2 cos theta plus 1. This here if I take root 3 common, this will become root 6, sorry, this will be root 2 cos theta plus 1 is equal to 0. This gives us what? This gives us cos theta is equal to minus 1 by root 2, and here this will be, let me write one more step for your understanding. So, this will become what friend? This will become root 2 cos theta plus 1 into 2 cos theta minus root 3 is equal to 0. This is what we have. It is like a quadratic equation in cos. Okay. So, now I will get what I will get? I will get cos theta is equal to minus 1 by root 2 and I will get cos theta is equal to root 3 by 2. Cos theta is equal to root 3 by 2. Okay. Now, cos theta is equal to minus 1 by root 2. Let us take the interval as 0 to 2 pi now. First, let us take 0 to 2 pi. Cos theta is equal to minus 1 by root 2. Cos will be negative where? Cos will be positive in first quadrant and also in the fourth quadrant. In the third quadrant and the fourth quadrant, sorry, in the third quadrant and also in the third quadrant. Okay. First quadrant and also in the fourth quadrant, cos will be positive. Okay, where it will be negative? Second quadrant and third quadrant, cos will be negative. So, what I can take in the this will come cos theta is equal to minus 1 by root 2. This value will be there in second quadrant also and also in third quadrant also. So, I will get 2 values for this. Okay. So, I will get 2 values for this. So, there will be 2 solutions for this. Similarly, root 3 by 2, cos will be positive in first quadrant and also in fourth quadrant. So, here I will have two values from where 0 to 2 pi. Now, so total how many solutions I got? I got 4 solutions here. But you have to understand that this I took it from 0 to 2 pi. So, actually the interval is what? The interval is minus 2 pi to 2 pi. Okay. If it is 0 to 2 pi, 0 to minus 2 pi also it will be 4. So, that means what? There is complete symmetry. So, I can make this as what? 4 into 2. That gives us what? 4 into 2 is 8 solutions. So, the number of solutions will be equal to what friends? Very simple. You can write it as number of solutions is equal to 8 solutions. Number of solutions is equal to 8 solutions. This is one way of solving. Otherwise, if you want to do the graphical method, let us do that also. Let us do that also. If you want to do the graphical method, let us do that also. So, you have to draw the graph for cos. You have to draw the graph for cos. Okay. Now they are telling what? They are telling one is what? Cos theta is root 3 by 2. So here it will be the range of cos is what? 1 to minus 1, correct? 1 to minus 1. So this will become what? This I can take it as, see, they have given it to first value is what? We got root 3 by 2, root 3 by 2. This should be actually plus 1, this will be minus 1, this will be plus 1, right? Okay. So root 3 by 2 will be close to 1. So I will take this close to 1. And minus 1 by root 2 is close to 0 itself. I mean between 0, between 0 and minus 1 it will come. 1 by root 2 it is 45 degree it will come, correct? No. So let me take minus 1 by root 2 here. Now see, now focus here. How many solutions are there? So this is one solution, this is second, third, fourth, okay, fifth, sixth, 7, 8. So the total number of solutions are what? The total number of solutions is equal to 8 solutions. Okay, this is how we got to solve this question, friends. This is how we got to solve this question. I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay, please take a screenshot of this. This is one way of solving. This is second method again. So graphical method is a second method I used to solve this question. Okay, directly you can solve it using this, or directly you can solve using this also. Clear? I hope it is clear to all of you. This is the second method, graphical method, which you can be using. Please take a screenshot of this solution. It will be highly useful for you. Okay, you can solve it by yourself also whenever you are free. Fine, friends. Let us go to the next question. Let us go to the next question, friends. What is the next question that we have? The number of solutions of the equation. Okay, it is given in sign cos square x is there minus 4 by 1 plus root 3, x belongs to minus 2 pi to 5 pi by 2. Minus 2 pi means it is nothing but minus 360 degree, correct na? 5 pi by 2 is nothing but what? 5 pi by 2 is 90, 5 pi by 2 is 450, correct na? 450 it is. It is 450. 90 into 5 is 45. 9 into 5 is 45. This will be 450. So here I am having in sin, here I am having in cos. So first let me write down whatever is given. What they have given us? 4 minus root 3x. Let me separate and write it. So this will become what? 4 sin x minus root 3 sin x. Okay, this is cos square x. I can write this as what? 1 minus sin square x. Okay, 1 minus sin square x. So this becomes what, friends? 2 root 3 into 1 minus into minus will become plus 2 root 3 into sin square x is equal to minus 4 by 1 plus root 3. This 1 plus root 3 I can write it as root 3 plus 1. I will write it as minus 4 by root 3 plus 1. Let me rationalize this. Let me rationalize this. So this will become what? Root 3 minus 1 by root 3 minus 1. Okay, root 3 minus 1. So this I will get it as what, friends? 4 sin x. I will write it as, let me write down sin square x first. This will become what? This will become 2 root 3 sin square x minus root 3 sin x, okay, plus 4 sin x, okay, plus 4 sin x minus 2 root 3 is equal to what do I have? Root 3 minus 1. This will be what? This will be, see here, this will become root 3 plus 1, root 3 minus 1, a plus b to a minus b. This will be what? This will be a square minus b square, that is 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So this will become minus 2 into root 3 minus 1. Okay, denominator will be 2. So 2 will cancel. I can write it as 2 2s are 4. So this will become minus 2 into root 3 minus 1. So see here, or I can split it and write this. So this I can write it as minus 2 root 3 plus 2. Minus 2 root 3 plus 2. So here minus 2 root 3 is there. Here also minus 2 root 3 I can cancel. So I can bring this to this side. This I will get it as 2 root 3 sin square x. See, I can eliminate these steps for each and everybody to understand. I am writing these steps. I can write it in just single step. 4 sin x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now let us take common. So here I can take what? I can take common? Root 3 sin x I can take common. This will give us 2 sin x minus 1. Here I can take what? 2 I can take common. This will give us 2 sin x. This will give us 4 is there, right? This will give us 2 into 2 sin x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we will have 2 sin x minus 1 into root 3 sin x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now sin x will be equal to 1 by 2. Now what do we have here? Sin x will be equal to minus 2 by root 3. The range of sin x is what, friends? The range of sin x is minus 1 to plus 1, but this is going beyond minus 1. So this one I cannot take. Okay, this one I cannot take. Okay, you can only take this one. Sin x is equal to 1 by 2. That doesn't mean that there is only one solution. Sin x is equal to 1 by 2 is there. Okay, for this sin x is equal to 1 by 2 we got. For this, let us draw a sine curve. Okay, let us draw a sine curve. Okay, let us draw a sine curve. See here, this will be pi by 2, this will be pi, this will be 3 pi by 2, this will be 2 pi. Okay, next they are telling us what? Next they are telling us 5 pi by 2. So that means what? This will come up till here. This will come up till here, friends. Now what about this? This is minus 2 pi. This side it is minus 2 pi. So this will be coming up till here. This is what? This is minus pi by 2. This is minus pi. This is minus 3 pi by 2, and this will be minus 2 pi. This will be minus 2 pi. Now they want us to write denote what? 1 by 2. Okay, so this will be what? This will be what, friends? This will be actually plus 1. This will be actually minus 1. So they want us to denote what? They want us to denote half. So half will be here actually. Half will be here actually. Now let us have a look at the number of solutions that we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number of solutions that we got is, that is option C, 5 solutions. That is option C, 5 solutions. So the number of solutions which we got is 5 solutions, friends. Clear? This is how we got to solve this question. Clear? So first of all, we took what is common. First we converted cos square in terms of sine. Okay. Then we took in the denominator we did rationalizing the denominator, and we simplified whatever is there in the RHS, and then we took whatever is common, that is we got a quadratic equation in sine. Then solving this quadratic equation we will get sin x is equal to 1 by 2, sin x is equal to minus 2 by root 3. Definitely minus 2 by root 3 we cannot take it, because the range of sin x is what, friends? Minus 1 to plus 1. This is the range, closed interval, but this is going beyond minus 1. So I cannot take this value. Okay, I cannot take this value. So I ignored this value. Sin x is equal to 1 by 2. So we plotted the sine curve. On plotting half here, we will get it as the number of solutions equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number of solutions is 5 solutions, friends. Clear? So we got to solve this question. One thing is, you should know the curve, sine curve, and also you should know the interval. What is the interval that they have given? You should be knowing that carefully. Clear, friends? All right. Let us go to the next question. I hope it is clear to all of you. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this solution. This will be highly useful for you. You can take a screenshot of this solution. Very simple question, but you should know the trick how to solve the question. Clear? Next one. The number of solutions of the equation. Okay, here they were given 2x plus 3 tan x is equal to pi, where x belongs to minus 2 pi to 2 pi minus plus or minus 1 pi by 2 plus or minus 3 pi by 2. Okay, this is what they were given. So they were given tan x, correct na? They are asking us again the number of solutions. This is asked in 3rd April first shift. Okay, 3rd April first shift 2025. Now how to do this? So first of all, let us write down whatever is given. They were given us what? 2x plus 3 tan x is equal to pi. 2x plus 3 tan x is equal to pi. So this gives us what? 3 tan x is equal to pi minus 2x. Let me send 3 also that side. That will give us what? Tan x is equal to pi by 3 minus 2 by 3 x. Pi by 3 minus 2 by 3 x. Now definitely here I need a tan curve. Okay, using the tan curve only I can solve this question. So let us draw the tan curve. So this is the tan curve we have to draw. So see here, friends. So this will be 0, means this will be, let me use some other color. See here, this will be pi by 2. Okay, this will be pi, this will be pi, this will be, what is it, this will be 3 pi by 2, and this will be 2 pi, this will be 2 pi. Okay, here also we should do, this will be minus pi by 2, this will be minus pi, this will be minus 3 pi by 2, and this will be what, friends? This will be 2 pi, minus 2 pi, this will be minus 2 pi. Now let us complete the tan curve. How will this be? This will be like this. Here it will start here, it will come like this. Okay, again it will start here, it will come like this. It will start here, it will come like this. Now again it will start here and it will come here like this. Okay, it will come here like this. Okay, similarly here also, see here, friends, it will start here, it will come like this. Again see here for 2 pi, correct na? For 2 pi you have got it here, it will come like this. Okay, this is the what we have, the tan curve. This what we have is what we have, the tan curve. This is what we have, the tan curve. Now we have to do something here. So we have tan x is equal to pi by 3 minus 2 pi by 3 x. So let me take it as y is equal to pi by 3 minus 2 by 3 x. Okay, minus 2 by 3 x. If I put x is equal to 0, this implies y is equal to pi by 3. If I put x is equal to 0, this gives us y is equal to pi by 3. Y is equal to pi by 3 will be somewhere here. Y is equal to pi by 3 will be somewhere here. Now if I put y is equal to 0, this implies x is equal to what? X is equal to, I can write it as, this will become what? This implies 2 by 3 x is equal to pi by 3. Okay, 3 and 3 cancels. So I'll get, implies x is equal to pi by 2. Okay, x is equal to, I'll get it as pi by 2. X is equal to pi by 2 is this value. Okay, or I can take this value, this you can take it as pi by 2. Okay, this is not to the scale, so kindly adjust. This is the pi by 2 value. This is the pi by 2 value, this is the value. So I have to draw a line which joins all this. So let me draw a line which joins all this. Okay, this will be the pi by 2. Okay, now see here, what are all the points this curve is touching? What are the points this curve is touching? See here, what are all the points this curve is touching? If you see, so this is 1 point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here we are having how many solutions? See here, this line is touching how many points? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is not the point we should consider. This is not the, yeah. Let us see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we should consider this point also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me check once. Yes. What are all the points this curve is touching? This curve is touching, this line is touching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Actually, the answer to this question is you should not consider this. This is the point 1. The curve is touching at this point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer to this question is what, friends? The answer to this question is 5. Okay. The answer to this question is 5. The answer to this question is 5, friends. So the curve is touching at how many points? 5 points. That means the number of solutions is equal to what? 5 solutions. The number of solutions is equal to what? 5 solutions. This is how we got to solve this question. This is how we got to solve this question. Please take a screenshot of this. First, I took in terms of tan x, we will get it as pi by 3 minus 2 by 3x. Then I take y is equal to pi by 3 minus 2 by 3x, okay, 2 by 3x. I put x is equal to 0, I will get y is equal to pi by 3. If I put y is equal to 0, I will get x is equal to pi by 2. So then I draw the tan curve. And drawing the tan curve, I will plot 2 points when x is equal to pi by 2 and y is equal to pi by 3. Then I join those points. Then I will get that it is touching at 6 different points. Okay, it is touching at 6 different points. This you ignore. This is touching at y axis. It is not required for us. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it is touching at 5 different points. We will get the number of solutions equal to what? The number of solutions equal to 5. Clear, friends? This is how we got to solve this question. So let us move to the next one, friends. Let us move to the next one. So look at this. They have given it in the form of cosecant. So they have given theta belongs to minus 7 pi by 6 comma 4 pi by 3. That means what? For your simplification, this means what? Theta belongs to here. Theta belongs to 7 pi by 6 means what? 7 into pi by 6. 7 into 30 is 210. So that is minus 210 comma 4 pi by 3. 4 into 60, 240. This is the interval. They were given number of solutions of cosec square minus 2 root 3 minus cosec theta minus 4 is equal to 0. So let me write down whatever they were given. Okay, root 3 cosec square theta minus root 3 cosec square theta, root 3 cosec square theta minus, let me open it and write. So this will be 2 root 3 cosecant theta, okay, minus into minus plus 2 cosec theta minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is like a quadratic equation in cosec square. So let us solve it. So if I take this common here, root 3 cosec theta, if I take it common, I will get it as what? Cosec theta minus 2. Here if I take 2 common, I will get it as cosec theta minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, we will get it as what? Root 3 cosec theta plus 2 into cosec theta minus 2 is equal to 0. Correct na? This is what we will get. Now I want cosec theta. Cosec theta is equal to what? Cosec theta is equal to minus 2 by root 3 and cosec theta is equal to 2. Okay, cosec theta is equal to 2. So instead of drawing the cosec graph, let us draw the sine graph. So I can write this as sin theta. This is inverse relation. Sin theta is equal to what? Reciprocal relation. Sin theta is equal to what? Root 3 minus root 3 by 2. Okay, sin theta will be equal to what? Minus root 3 by 2. Sin theta will be equal to minus root 3 by 2. So here also sin theta will be equal to 1 by 2. Sin theta will be equal to 1 by 2. This is what we will have. Correct na? Here we will have sin theta is equal to minus root 3 by 2, sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. Now here in this question, definitely we have to plot the graph. Again, which graph? That is the sine graph we have to plot. So let us do that. Okay, let us plot the sine graph. So this is what we have. Sine graph will be something like this. Something like this. Okay, now this is what, friends? This is pi by 2, pi and 2 pi, and this will be 3 pi by 2. This will be what? Minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, and this will be minus 2 pi. Correct na? But they have not asked the complete interval minus 2 by 2, 2 pi. Okay, they are telling minus 210. Minus 210 means what? This is actually 270. Below 270 is minus 210. So I will get it somewhere here. I will get it somewhere here. Okay. So I will get it somewhere here. So I will get the curve somewhere here, till here, that is all. And what about this one? 3 pi by 2, this is 240. So this is also below 270. I will get it somewhere here. So the curve will be only till here. Okay, I have to consider from here to here. Okay, this is not exactly 270, this is below that, this is also below 270. So this is what? This let me write this as, this is what? 240. Let me denote this. Let me denote this as what? 210, minus 210. Okay, that is what I have. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to denote Let us erase this one actually. Let us erase this one. This is not required for us. This also is not required for us. Okay. We want only up till here. We want only up till here. Okay. Only up till here. 2 pi is not required for us. Now, they are asking us what? Sin theta is equal to minus root 3 by 2. So, this will be plus 1. This will be minus 1. Okay. This will be plus 1. This will be minus 1. Okay. Minus root 3 by 2. So, this will be close to 1, but below it. Okay. So, what I should do? I should plot minus root 3 by 2 here. It will come here. What about this one? Half. Half will be somewhere here. Half will be somewhere here. I have to draw it from here. I have to draw it from here. Okay. This is just the graph. So, this I have to remove this. So, I have to remove this. It will come up till here, that is all. Okay. Now, have a look at the points, friends. This is how many points are there? So, this is 1.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, correct na? So, the number of points. So, the number of points is how much? See here, here we are having 1, 2, 3, okay. Here we are having 1, 2, 3, okay. This is what? This is what? Here we are having 1, 2, 3, again here we are having 1, 2, 3, okay. So, the total number of solutions is how much, friends? So, the total number of solutions is 6. So, we got the total number of solutions as 6, okay. We got the total number of solutions as 6, clear, friends? This is how we got to solve the question. So, we got the total number of solutions is what? 6, clear? This is how we got to solve the question, clear? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, clear? So, please make a note of this solution, please take a screenshot of this, this will be highly useful for you, okay. Okay, alright, friends, let us move to the next question, that is the last question for the day, where we will be concluding with trigonometry PYQs of JEE Mains 2025. April session is also done, January session is also done. So, let us wind up with this question. So, have a look at this question, friends. This slightly tricky question, but it is actually simple. Okay. We have to use the concept of trigonometry here, not just directly solving the equation. Fine. Anyways, our basics are strong, we can do this. So, they were given what? The number of solutions of the equation cos 2 theta cos theta by 2 plus cos phi theta by 2 is equal to 2 cos cube phi theta by 2. Okay, this is what they have given. So, let us write down. So, this is what? Cos 2 theta cos theta by 2. Let me send it that side. This will become what? 2 cos cube phi theta by 2 minus cos phi theta by 2. Now, what I can take common here? Here I can take something common. So, this will become what? Cos 2 theta cos theta by 2. Here I can take what? Cos phi theta outside, cos phi theta by 2 outside. If I take it, this will become 2 cos square phi theta by 2 minus 1. This is nothing but what? 2 cos square theta by 2 cos square theta minus 1. 2 cos square theta minus 1 is what? 2 cos square theta minus 1 is nothing but equal to what? Cos 2 theta. 2 cos square theta minus 1 is nothing but equal to cos 2 theta. So, this will become what? Cos 2 theta means cos 2 of phi theta by 2, 2 and 2 will get cancelled, I will get it as cos phi theta. So, this will be equal to what, friends? Cos 2 theta into cos theta by 2 into this is what? Cos phi theta by 2 into what is this? Cos phi theta into what? Cos phi theta. So, this is what we have, cos 2 theta cos theta by 2 cos phi theta by 2 cos phi theta. Okay, this is what we have. Now, see here, that made 2 on both sides, 2 on both sides. This is nothing but what? 2 cos A cos B, 2 cos A cos B, the formula is what, friends? 2 cos A cos B, the formula is what? 2 cos A cos B, the formula is what? Cos of A plus B, cos of A plus B plus cos of A plus B, cos of, into cos of A minus B into cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B, correct na? Cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B, this is what we have to apply here. So, cos of A plus B here. A plus B is what? This will give us cos phi theta by 2. Cos phi theta by 2. This is what? 4 minus 3. 4 minus theta is 3 theta. Okay, 2 2s are 4. Okay, 4 minus 1 is 3. So cos 3 theta by 2. This is what we have. If you add this, you will get it as cos 15 theta by 2. If you subtract this, 15 minus 1 is cos 5 theta by 2. Cos 5 theta by 2. This and this I can definitely cancel. I will have what? Let me write it as cos 15 theta by 2 is equal to cos 3 theta by 2. This is what I have. Now understand one thing. If you have something like, see here, if you have something like cos x is equal to cos y, this implies x is equal to what? X is equal to, this implies x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus y, okay, where n belongs to integers, okay, where n belongs to integers, x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus where n belongs to integers. So let us do this here. So we have what? Cos phi theta by 2 is equal to cos 3 theta by 2, correct now? Cos phi theta by 2 is equal to cos 3 theta by 2. So first of all, let us write what? Let us write this as 15 theta by 2. 15 theta by 2 is equal to what? 15 theta by 2 is equal to 2n pi plus or minus 3 theta by 2. If I present this side, 15 theta by 2, this will become plus or minus 3 theta by 2 is equal to 2n pi, correct na? Now if I put plus, I will get it as 2n pi is equal to, if I put plus, I will get it as 15 plus 3 is 18, 18 by 2 is, I will get it as 18 by 2 is nothing but I will get it as 9 theta, okay. Next if I put 15 minus 3, this will get, I will get it as 12 theta by 2, I will get it as, this implies I will get it as 6 theta, 2n pi, I will get it as 2n pi, I will get it as, I will get 2n pi is equal to, I will get 2n pi is equal to, what I will get it? I will get it as 6 theta. Here what I can do? 2 I can cancel, or let me keep it as it is. Let me keep it as it is. So this will be 2n pi, okay. And this will be what? 15 plus 18, 18 by 2 is 9. So 2n pi is equal to 9 theta, 2n pi is equal to 6 theta. So I can write this as n pi, or I can, instead of pi, let me write it as 180. N into 180, this will make my simplification easy. 9 theta by 2. This will be n pi is equal to 3 theta. Now the range is what? Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So now let me put n is equal to 0, n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to minus 1, n is equal to minus 2, and check the values. Okay. When n is equal to 0, here theta will be equal to 0. Here also theta will be equal to what? When n is equal to 0, here also theta will be equal to 0. So this is one of the solution we have. 0 is equal to, theta is equal to 0. It should lie between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. It should lie between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, the range of cos. Okay. Not the range, here the domain. Okay. Don't get confused with inverse. If I put n is equal to 1, I will get it as what? If I put n is equal to 1, I will get it as what? 9 ones are, 9 twos are. I will get theta is equal to 40 here. Okay. If I put n is equal to 1, I will get theta is equal to what? I will get theta is equal to 60 here. So definitely these two I can take. Similarly, if I take n is equal to minus 1, I will get theta is equal to minus 40 and theta is equal to minus 60. So these two also I can take. Now when I put n is equal to 2, if I put n is equal to 2, okay, this will become 360, this will become what? This will become 9 ones are, if this will become 360, correct na? 360, 9 ones are, 9 fours are, 4 twos are 8. So this will become, theta will become 80, theta will become 80. If I put n is equal to 2, n is equal to 2, so this will become 360, so this will become, theta will become 120. Theta will become 120. So this I definitely cannot take, I can take only this. So here also I can take theta is equal to minus 80 and theta is equal to minus 120, minus 120. So I can take this value I can definitely not take. So how many values we got satisfying our equation? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, this I cannot take, 5, 6, 7, this I cannot take. So the number of solutions of this equation is what, friends? The number of solutions of this equation is option B, 7. Okay. Option B, 7 is the right answer to this question, friends. The number of solutions satisfying the equation is Option B 7 is the right answer to this solution, friends. Okay. So, please take a screenshot of the solution. So, first of all, here this identity is very important to know. Okay. Please keep this in mind. This you have to use this here, use this in this question. Okay. This you have to use this in this question, then only you will be able to solve this identity. That is what we did here, and this one also please keep this in mind. Okay. So, simplifying cos in terms of we used half angle formula, and also this is what we did, and simplifying this we will get it like this. So, on equating this and finding the values between the interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, we will get only 7 values of theta satisfying this condition of domain of minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So, the number of solutions is 7. This is how we got to solve this question, friends. This is how we got to solve this question. Okay. That is all about today's class. So, first we started with what? Cos itself. Directly we got it 0 to 2 pi, we got it as 4, minus 2 pi to 2 pi, it is nothing but symmetric. So, for one end of symmetry if it is 4, another end of symmetry it will become 2 times. So, 4 into 2 8. This is one way. Another one is we drew the cos graph and did it, that is one way. So, we got the number of solutions as 8. Here in this question we got the number of solutions as 5 by plotting the sine curve. Similarly, look at this, tan x we will get in terms of, we will write it in terms of y, and we plot the tan curve. We will put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, we will get pi by 3 and pi by 2. Plotting it on the graph, we will get the line passing through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of the curve. Okay, 5 points of the tan curve. So, the number of solutions we got it as 5. This one question. Next thing is we got it in terms of cosec, then we converted to sine. Okay, then we again drew the sine curve only up till this interval minus 210 to minus 210 to 240, not 2 pi to 2 pi, not always 2 pi to 2 pi. Please be careful, you have to focus on this one, not just randomly draw up till minus 2 pi to 2 pi. So, when we draw this, okay, and plotting this, we will get the number of solutions is equal to 6. Next, the last question which we solved, I have already explained. Okay, we will get it in terms of cos x is equal to cos y. So, x will be equal to, okay, 2n pi plus or minus y. So, it should satisfy this domain minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay, that theta should satisfy. Let me put n is equal to 1, 2, 3, okay, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, n is equal to minus 1, 2. Okay, using this we will find out that it will satisfy. If I take 3, it will go out of the domain definitely. If I take 3 here also, minus 3 also, it will go out of the domain. So, I took only up till 2, okay, be it plus or minus. So, using this it will satisfy the conditions up till theta is equal to 0 up till minus 80 and plus 80, that is all. Okay, beyond that we cannot go, because the domain is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, which is nothing but minus 90 to plus 90. So, it will go beyond the domain, these two values will go beyond the domain. Okay, so we cannot take these values, these two values we cannot take. So, other values is, if you count the number of values, there are 7 values of theta. So, the number of solutions is 7. This is how we got to solve this question, friends. So, those who are consistently watching for up till 10 days, it is wonderful, that is great. Alright friends, I will wind up now. Let us meet in the next session. Alright friends, let us meet in the next session, that is day 11 of the JEE Mains 2026. Okay, let us meet in the tomorrow's session, friends. Okay, 100 days challenge for JEE Mains 2026, day 11. Tomorrow we will be meeting. Thank you. I will wind up now. Take care.